Alright, so in this tutorial, we're going to be going over animation to animate the logo reveal for our hero art asset over here. But first, before we do that, we need to make sure that our settings, that our scene is prepped for animation. Which first of all, I need to shut that off. Alright, so first I want to get rid of my my render viewport here, my Arnold render view. So I'm gonna, with this tab right here, I'm gonna grab it with the left mouse, drag it open, and I'm gonna exit out. Then I'm gonna go to panels, layouts, two panes side by side. Okay, so it automatically went to render cam. If it doesn't go to your render cam for whatever reason, it's under here, panels, perspective, render cam. Okay. Now, if you notice, you can accidentally select things by accident. It's really annoying. So we're gonna assign our things into layers. First thing I want to do is I want to grab my sky dome. Okay, I grabbed it. Here it is. Go here, under our channel box, down here, layers, click here. It's gonna assign it to a new layer. I double clicked it. I'm gonna name it Sky Dome. Hit save. Now I'm gonna just let's just hide it. Then I want to grab my lights. So let me just close that up, and now I can hold down Shift and hit this plus sign, left mouse, click. When you hold Shift and you click on it, it opens up everything. Let me grab all my lights, like so. I'm gonna go here, add it to a new layer, double click, type in area lights, hit save, and I'm gonna hide it. Then I'm gonna grab my ground plane. I'm gonna again make a new layer, double click, select ground, type in ground, hit save, and this time I'm just gonna make it as a reference, R for reference. T is for template, R is for reference. I guess I could leave it as, let's make it R. And if you also notice, in our render shot, I have it in shaded with wireframe. It's just to help me see better. Again, like I said before, it's here, shading, wireframe unshaded. Okay, so I can see pretty well now. Okay, next. I want my letters to be in their own layers, so I can hide and unhide. So for example, I'm going to grab my A1, I'm going to add it to a layer, double click, I'm going to type in A1. But you'll notice something, when I hit save, oh, it saved it. Oh no, I named it AI. Okay, never mind. Type in A1, okay, hit save. Now you have a warning box. An object by the name A1 already exists. Enter a new different name. So that's a little quirk that Maya has. So what I can do is go underscore A1, or maybe a dash A1. Right, it doesn't accept the dash. So what I usually do is I just go underscore. That always works. Alright, so just be mindful of that. Okay, so then I'm gonna grab my D1. Again, do that. Make a new layer, double click, underscore D1, hit save. Grab my I, make a new layer for it, assign it, underscore I. Hit save. Then grab my D2, make a new layer, double click, underscore D2, hit save. Grab my second A, make a new layer, double click, underscore A2, hit save. Grab my S, new layer, double click, S, S, wait, underscore S, hit save. Alright, good. Next, what am I gonna do? So when animating, we're gonna animate by, it'll sound complicated, but you will understand once I show it in action. We're gonna animate backwards. Not literally backwards, but figuratively backwards. Sounds confusing, but you see what I'm talking about. Yeah. So this applies to also working in After Effects later on if you learn After Effects, which I highly recommend. So it's very useful. Okay. So the concept I thought of to review our logo is that, first of all, for this exercise, we're going to have a stationary camera. And this is our stationary camera. I made sure that we have enough space here, enough space here, enough space here, and here. So it has nice and centered for the most part. Okay? Could be a little bit lower. You know, this is a little touching the ceiling a bit. Alright. So, I think I'll let this tutorial end here. This tutorial is mostly about prepping your scene for animation, okay? The next tutorial will be going into animation. Yeah. Alright, so that's the end of this tutorial.